Feel like I naked without my hat on. So, how you like, guys? No, it's not working. I'll have to leave it like this. How you like, guys? This is Joey. We're going to be talking about the Cricket World Cup qualifying, specifically the 2027 Cricket World Cup qualifying. There's been some amazing games taking place, and I've been kind of missing out, but fear not, because we're going to have all the details here. And I assure you, going forward, we're going to be covering every step of the way. So here is the convoluted qualification system. There's going to be 14 teams in 2027. South Africa and Zimbabwe automatically qualify, along with full member nations in ODI ranking. I think that's the top 8 other teams. So it's going to lead to 10 teams total. So there's only 4, repeat that, 4 teams that can qualify outside of that. And a big part of that is the Cricket World Cup League 2. Now you also have this Challenge League, and I think what's going to happen is the top maybe 4 teams is going to go to the pre-qualifying tournament, as I call it. You can see that there's been 2 series played here, one with Nepal, Namibia, and the Netherlands, and the other one with United Arab Emirates, Canada, and Scotland. And so the thing that struck me biggest out of all is the fact that Nepal, Namibia, and Netherlands was not as straightforward as it should have been. I was expecting Nepal to completely dominate this series and to have like Netherlands do really well, but the teams traded victories the first 3 games. So if you look at the first game, Nepal lost to Namibia quite handily to Namibia. And so they won with almost, 17 overs left. And then here, so you're thinking, okay, Nepal's no good against Netherlands, and then Nepal ends up absolutely dominating the Netherlands. I mean, look at this, just 15.2 overs. So you have Nepal losing very clearly to Namibia, and then the next game against the Netherlands, Nepal like destroys the Netherlands. So you're thinking, okay, now Namibia is going to be playing the Netherlands, so Namibia's got the Netherlands' number. Namibia is clearly going to beat the Netherlands, right? Well, no, that is not what happened here. The Netherlands beat Namibia in 27 overs. And so it's crazy. So they traded wins here. So after 3 games, it was tied with 1 game apiece, 1 loss apiece. So it's really, really interesting. But eventually we see Namibia breaking out here. So Namibia won again against Nepal, surprising to me. And Namibia also beat the Netherlands. So Namibia has 3 total wins out of 4. And then, so the consolation prize here, the Netherlands picked up a win against Nepal. So at the end of that round there, you had Namibia with 3 wins, the Netherlands with 2 wins, and Nepal with just 1 win. So it was really, really nothing like I expected. I was really disappointed for Nepal, actually, because like I said, I really like them, and I thought their team would do better. But there's still hope. There's still a lot of cricket left to be played, so fear not. Oh wait, I'm dumb. So these were some warm-up matches that were played before the series actually started, and so that's why you had the United Arab Emirates Falcons here, and they beat Scotland, in the first game pretty handily with 10 overs to spare, and then Canada took care of business right here, and then Scotland eventually picked up a win, which they really should do because that's the United Arab Emirates B team, from what I understand. But here are the rosters that we had for the second game. And Canada, did anybody expect Canada to do so well in these games? I mean, I'm like really proud because, like I said, that's my second team, but Canada did way better than what we expected. And it's really exciting, especially with the Cricket World Cup coming up and just this Cricket World Cup qualifier. Like, the opportunities for Canada going forward is really exciting. So they could be the team to beat in this tournament. So we had the first game. It was a pretty close game, but Canada went on top over UAE. Nicholas Curtin is a very important hitter on Canadian team. I knew this Canadian team probably better than any other one, but that was a great game. And then you have Canada beating Scotland again with 10 overs to spare, which was just a beautiful thing to see. And I thought, I was thinking Scotland was, for sure going to beat Canada. They just have a lot more experience in the qualifying. I mean, we saw them in 2023 in the qualification tournament. Canada was nowhere to be found there. So you would just think like a Scotland's going to be the 13th, test cricketing nation, and they've lost. And so Scotland was able to pick up a win against United Arab Emirates, but you see a trend here with Canada winning over UAE again. So they beat UAE and they beat up Scotland again, pretty decisively. And so you just have a really good lineup with some of these players on the Canadian team right here. Specifically Nicholas Kearton is really good with the bat. So just really proud of this Canadian team. And unfortunately, Canada is not playing any of the T20 I series. That would be really good to see Canada in some T20 action here. But you could see the rest of these games here. There's a lot of meat and potatoes left in this tournament. So especially with my Nepalese family here, you have 1-2 series before the end of 2024. And a lot more games to be played. So overall, there's 24 of these tri-series. I absolutely love this format. I think it's great. And if you look at the standings here, every team except the United States and Oman have played, but you can see a clear winner, a clear front runner in Canada. And I really like Namibia in second place. I feel like they've really earned that second place spot here, but Canada is the team to beat. So Canada's next series is going to be in August against United States and Netherlands. So that's going to be really fun to watch. And then you also see Scotland and Namibia with Oman. So my guess is like Namibia take over Scotland and Oman. Canada is going to beat up on United States, but who knows against the Netherlands? And I just don't think the United States right now has the infrastructure to do really well. We're just really, really unorganized. So I might just become like a Canadian fan instead of a United States fan, and pretty disappointed with how things are being run in the USA squad as of late. And so we will go to there's actually 3 series with the United States, then with Namibia and UAE, and then with Nepal and Scotland. So, like I said, I just don't see the United States doing well in any of these series. I think we're going to lose a lot of games going forward. But there you have it. So, what do you guys think about that? Have you watched some of the games? Like I said, next time we will cover all of those games in depth, especially the Canadian games. So, there's a lot of stuff. So, join me in May as we cover this before the T20 World Cup. Also, we're going to be covering the 2024 ACC Men's Premier Cup. This is a T20 tournament, so you have Saudi Arabia and Cambodia qualifying there, as well as 8 of the Asian teams there. So this is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to cover this on the channel too. So you know what to do. Like and subscribe, all that good business down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.